Hello, this is Timo, and this is another video of my project where I'm talking and building my old Lego. Today we are not going to build, we're going to do a catalog again. And we're going to do a catalog from the modern time Lego era. Actually the current Lego catalog that is available in the stores. And that's a totally different thing because I will just be surprised with what is Lego doing now. I have already a clue. I already watch sometimes videos with about new Lego sets, and so I already know a bit what Lego is doing at the moment. But yeah, let's just check the catalog as I did with the old ones, and I still will do with more old ones I have. But let's be surprised what all changed and what things improved and maybe what things did not improve in what Lego has to offer. Yes, first, let's talk about the front. I think it's a very basic front, not super special. And I can already see that probably most of it or all of it is just computer animated. Those sets could be still from a photo, but I think today they all have everything also in 3D animations. All the sets are just designed also, I think, mostly with computer. So I think they just have this 3D files available. So why should they just still make effort to make pictures if they can present them with the perfect lighting just from the computer? But for sure, these minifigures here are definitely out of the computer, and they stand on a specific way with their legs bent on a specific way that is just not possible with a minifigure, and also just don't know why they cannot just give them like more realistic posture. I mean, realistic in a way of what movements minifigures are able to do. So this catalog has more than 150 pages, which is, I was checking, it's like the triple of the catalog of 1994, which is 30 years ago, by the way. And yes, we also did the catalog of 1999, and that was only 35 pages, I think. So from that, they went to 150 pages. I don't know if there's just way more available of Lego or they just spread it on more pages. Also, this catalog is not from the full year, it's only from June till December. I know I'm a bit late, there were already videos of this catalog on YouTube a couple of months ago, but I just had the time now just to start with it. That's why I'm a bit late with it, also because it's summer, it's very hot, and as I mentioned already in the previous video, it's very difficult to shoot videos because most of the days it's too hot to shoot a video, not being drained by sweat. Yes, so when the next catalog will be released in January, I will just try to do it more on time so that it also has some news layer to present the new sets that are available. So let's go to the first page. Yes, and by the way, because of those 150 pages, I will split this video again in two parts, not to make the video too long. Yes, we have here an index with all the Lego themes, and the half of it I don't know what it is exactly, so let's just browse and see. Yes, there's just I don't know what it is. You can also have it digital, I think. Something like this. There's the first theme, it's called Dreams. It's all just new to me. I've heard of it, but yeah, let's see what Dreams has to offer. And actually, the first page already just reminds me of the catalog of 1999, which was a bit disappointing because everything was just spread over the page and it didn't work anymore with this nice straight boxes everywhere with the different products, the different sets, and this is also a bit like that. So yeah, all right, a bit more spread over the page. And yeah, so Dreams, what is this? I see just a lot of minifigures. So I guess it's just something with minifigures, or it's just something, they introduce characters here. Okay, this is just an introduction of the different characters. All right. Yes, all right, characters. And then I guess the sets are coming. Yes, these are the sets. These are the sets. Yes, just spread over the page. Not very clear which things belong to the sets, to the different sets. But I see a robot. I see more robots. I see like hybrid animals, robots, with minifigures riding on it. To me, this seems a bit like maybe a girly theme, and it's a bit chaotic with a lot of different colors. And I know that Lego also moved to from 5-6 colors which they were using in the 90s, and now they have basically all the colors that you can think of. So that makes maybe Lego sets in general a bit more colorful, but also maybe if they use too much of those colors in one set, it's getting a bit chaotic. All right. Yes, I'm really trying to see what are those sets, and I think so. The minifigures that were introduced before, you can see in which sets they are available. So let's just go to the next page, because 150 pages, we cannot stuck too long on one page. And so now I get it that they always show the sets, and they show you again which characters are included in that set, which characters, which minifigures. And yeah, so this Dreams is just really like, I don't have dreams like that. I don't have dreams like with this kind of animals, but maybe kids today, they have those kind of dreams with all kind of weird animals, like robot animals, in the most interesting colors. This one even has a house on it. On the back there's a house. Okay. I see the creativity, that's nice. I see the creativity, but yeah. I feel so old, when I see this. I feel so old when I see the minifigures and I see all those printed different faces. Like every minifigure today has just like a different face, and I'm still used to the era where you had always a smiley face, and sometimes one of the minifigures had like a different printed face, but now it's just like basically every minifigure has its own expression. Okay, Dreams continues. There's like a kind of palace, and yeah, I've seen this one in a review video on YouTube. It's like a shark and a boat in one thing. I'm more someone that likes realistic designs, And I think also when I was a kid, I also preferred more the realistic designs, but maybe some kids, they really like this craziness, like really weird stuff. Yeah, that's possible. What I also see is that there's so much parts, like Lego pieces, that I don't know even. I see really weird shapes, and I think I can already see that Lego has way much pieces to make the Lego designs with the Lego sets with. So yeah. And there's often always written here like one set, two. Oh, this catalog is in the German way, version, of course, because I'm in Austria and I got it here. Bauoptionen. So there's like one set with two bowling variations. Like, okay. So you can kind of transfer them. Yeah, you can transfer them. It's not like really like a different design. It's just like you can make with one design, you can change some stuff. Then it looks different. All right. Okay, another page with dreams. Dreams. There's like a kind of tree house. And okay. And all these characters all the time. And there's dreams. I think it's still dreams, yes. And there's certainly dreams space. So it's like a small team inside the bigger team, I guess. Okay. I really have to understand what I'm seeing. It's like a lot. Yes, and in my opinion, it's a bit like this tree house. It's a bit too much. It's like a bit too crazy. Okay, so that's interesting. We had dreams, and now we go back to younger kids, because now we start actually how I know that most Lego catalogs started with Duplo. And Duplo also has some changes since the 90s. I see also more different pieces, more different colors, more different greens, more different blues, yeah. So they basically have like, yeah. And there's a train. Okay. This train still actually looks like the old trains, but then with just different colors. Okay, yeah, so Duplo's kind of a bit the same like it used to be, but just more different pieces. And there's also like kind of fruits. I don't know what it is. This piece is very old. It's still, yeah, they have some cars with some new shapes that are new. But there are also some parts that are actually still the same, like back in the days in the 90s. Okay, this is a house. I see the sets are quite limited, so you don't get a lot in a set. But there also used to be like in the 90s like a house, Duplo house, but it was like, yeah, it was way more than this. This is just like two windows on two other windows, like just a wall. There's more Duplo. They also have new figures, new minifigures, or they just like, they change the shape a bit, and they also have like the Lego figures, also more different characters, different printed faces and different colors. Yeah. And the cars, they are quite one piece complete. I don't remember. I think the Duplo cars, the Duplo vehicles, back in the days, they were like more still built out of different pieces, so you can could still make your own variations on it. There's even more Duplo, or they even have like a quite big house again. So that's actually like something that improved again, because I think end of the 90s they took it out of the product line. A lot of animals. There's an entire zoo or zoo, like a forest, like a rainforest. Yeah, so that's because actually 1999 the catalog, there was no Duplo included, but I think it still existed, but it was just not included in the catalog. Probably had its own catalog. And there again there's a train. This is in the old days how the cars actually used to be, and then you were building something on it. I remember now. I think this is some theme. This is like a license. Cars. I think that's like a movie for kids. I think that's already pretty old. This car franchise, right? This Cars franchise. But I think I never watched it. I think it was just after I was a kid. So. Yeah, and that's a license of the what's the English title of this movie? The Little Mermaid, Ariel. And yes, they made a remake of that. I don't know, remakes are always a bit like not always an improvement, but yes, and she's black. That's nice that she has a different skin color now. But so there's a license also. Disney, they have Disney. I see also the ducks here, and so that's basically like a lot of Disney. That's why there's a train again, because they just have a page just for Disney stuff. There they still have trains with tracks. That's nice. And they also have sound, and I'm not sure if they also are motorized or that you just have to do that by yourself. No, you can. They're motorized, because you can actually, with those bricks, you can actually change the direction and everything. All right, so that's something they expanded. So there's also motorized. They also have sound, and but I guess it's working with batteries. So that's always a thing, that you have to refill the batteries, recharge the batteries. But in general, it looks nice, yeah. So, and then in German, we are introduced to 4+ to learn bowling, it says. By the way, that's actually like, sorry, we go back a bit to Duplo. There's actually a bridge, which is, I think, the same bridge that was already available in the 90s, or they gave it a different color. They reshaped it a bit. But I just saw it from the corner of my eye, and it's interesting because I think they actually took it out of the product line on the end of the 90s. So Duplo actually is in the same good hands, or maybe is doing even better. There's a lot I see in Duplo. So 4+. So this is the part which always had different names, I think. But it was always the part where kids start playing with Lego. But on the first page I already see it looks quite complicated already, so I don't know. And there's some very weird minifigures. I know there's a team called Friends, and I think it's the same minifigures. And this is also a license. I see DreamWorks, so this is also a license. Yeah, this is definitely something for girls, so they definitely still have this separation for girls and guys. Okay. And there's another license, Marvel. I have no idea about this action figure stuff, which is super popular and which I just don't get it. Maybe for kids, that's just really nice still, yeah. I feel with the catalogs of the 90s, I still have these memories and I can still understand everything, but maybe kids changed, or maybe the toy companies, they changed, but with this stuff, I just find it very hard to really get at what I'm seeing. Yes, and this looks like Duplo, but it's actually Lego, just like a huge piece of something, like a car with a face on it. Okay. All right. I see Spider-Man, and the sets are a bit, yeah, very limited. And it is Lego. So it means that they scaled it up big. So it looks a bit, I was confused because it looks so big. It looks like Duplo, but it's actually Lego, but just so the sets are actually very tiny, probably. Yeah, they just did some trick that it looks big, I think. Okay. So then we are still on this 4+ thing, and I think so. This is 4+, and it still has all these themes. So this is how it works. So now we have 4+, and then it's finished 4+, and then we go to the, I don't know how it's called, the 12+, I don't know. And then we have again all these different themes and licenses. So yes, that's why the sets are always a bit, also a bit like very squared and not so very, I see the cars, they have like, maybe they are only built out of, I don't know, like 10 pieces, like very simple. And there's this building, and it's like, just like, yes, you cannot even call it a building. It's like a kind of bus stop size, just one wall only. There's something that you could call a building, and still I think it looks really weird, because I think it still looks a bit like Duplo. They did some trick here also. It looks just so Duplo-ish, but it's just like very scaled up. So they were trying to make it look bigger. Because I see this car, it's like, must be like this size, this car. And it looks, for some reason, it looks just bigger on the picture. By the way, what they did here with separating all the sets with these lines, that's a bit better, because then you can still see better what belong to the sets. All right, there we go to Ninjago. I know this theme. I think it's already a bit older. Yeah. Very simplified sets, very. There's not a lot of Lego about it, I think, because it's just like you have to build 5 or 10 pieces together, and then you're finished with building the set. So that's more like a bit like the Duplo style, you know. All right. By the way, I see now there are actually prices there. They mention prices. So yes, and that's another complaint I know about the modern Lego is, I mean, it used to be also quite expensive, but nowadays it is quite expensive actually. And I know this 4+ theme is a bit more expensive than the other sets that come later, because I don't know actually why, because yeah, but because actually, so this is 45 euros, let's say, and yeah, it's actually quite expensive for what I see here. It's a very, very simplified. This should actually be like 20 euros maybe. So yeah. So, and again, they have this license, and now there's Disney here. Okay. And then we're still on the 4 Plus, and then the Star Wars, which is a huge thing in Lego today, I know. But again, for me, this Star Wars thing is like the Jurassic Park, I know that, or Jurassic World. That's the franchise, the name of the franchise. But that's something I know more. But okay. And now they also have sets where they actually build a dinosaur. So here they have like just completely molded animals. And yes, I guess it's just still because it's the 4 Plus theme. So they also simplify all these sets a bit. And again, they have this thing with these characters, with these minifigures. I don't know exactly what is the meaning of that. Like, so they expect the kids to buy those sets just because there's like Darius, Sammy, because Sammy is in the set. Then they want to have the set. I'm not sure if that's working. If kids are really, maybe if there's a movie around it or something. I know there's a Lego movie or more even, but this is some theme I know. This is Lego Classic. They clearly didn't change the name since then. And yes, this is more what I understand, what I know. I also like the design of this page. It's way more organized, and it's more relaxing to see this to see this kind of graphic design. You know, I don't like it when everything is just jumping around and just it's chaos for me. Yeah, maybe also because I'm getting a bit older. But yeah, Lego Classic, I know this, and this is just basically these boxes with different bricks in it. That's very good that they still have that, and all these different colors. It's nice. And yeah. But yes, now I found out about the prices, and now I'm also a bit like surprised that a box like this has to cost 60 euros. Yeah, I don't know. 1,000 pieces. I don't know if that's a lot or not. So Classic, that's clear. Base plates they still have. I actually thought that Lego wanted to get rid of base plates, but no, they still have base plates. Again, there's a license, and so we have Classic. So we left the 4 Plus theme, and then we have the license Disney. So that's just like the normal Lego now with the Disney sets. Stitch. I have no idea what that is. Stitch. I know the Lion King. They have Lion King, but it's also a remake again. And they have Plants and Kanto. That's probably, yeah, this is probably Disney movies that I just don't know about because I'm just too old. And this Encanto is like a movie. Something that takes place in, I guess, South America or something. And but Simba, the lion of the Lion King, looks nice. It's 20 euros. Huh? I'm not sure if I should be too much busy with the, oh my god, this 160 euros, this village. I wanted to say, I'm not sure if I should focus too much on the prices because it's I don't know, 65 euros for this animal. It sounds a bit a lot to me. And this is what I heard about this licenses, is that yeah, they are more expensive because you also pay the brand, you pay for the brand. And there's more Disney palaces. Yes, I should not look at the prices because it's crazy that they ask 100 euros for. It looks quite. I mean, they do clearly a trick to make it look bigger. That's clearly what they start doing. They started making the sets looks bigger, so the price looks not so bad. But I can see that this is actually it's not a big set. And that's 100 euros, okay. So that's how it works. There again, we have these strange minifigures that are belonging to this Friends theme, which I think is still coming soon. But first, we have even more Disney. A lot of palaces. And this palace is also 100 euro, and this castle, and it looks way bigger than this one actually. So I don't know how it works. Another movie I missed, Vaiana. And this is what's his name again? Oh, Frozen. I know Frozen. That's I think I even saw Frozen. I don't know when and I don't know where, but yeah, I saw it somewhere. Oh, it's more Disney. Disney. And this is from Wish. I missed it. I missed out on it. The Wish movie. Okay. The sets are not that bad actually. The way they use the colors is nice. I mean, before, where was it? Totally on the beginning, it was way too much. But here it's, yeah, they still do the same thing here again. They have all these characters. It looks like they try to use it to make the sets more wanted. Like you create a character that the kids like, and then they want to have the set. So yeah, maybe that's the whole thing. There is a Friends thing. Yes, this is Friends. And they have these minifigures. There's actually a building. Looks like a complete building. I think the depth of the building is not so much. It's just like, I don't know, like this. But it looks at least like a real building that you can just have in a city. But with this strange minifigures. I don't know if you call them minifigures or Friends figures. They have some city things. Maybe it's a bit the same thing like the Paradisa theme that you had in the 90s, which actually had maybe better sets than Lego City, and which were actually just like Lego City sets with pink colors, purple, and targeted more for girls, on girls. So more Friends. This is like something like a beach thing, but also snow theme. Yes, okay. Yes, and I should really not look at the price because they are tricking you a bit, I feel. They have this trick. I still have to figure out how they actually do it to display the set bigger than it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm also a photographer, so I think will investigate it a bit more another time. But it's really interesting. They have a trick that it looks bigger, but you don't really see it in the first moment you see it. That it doesn't look like blown up or something or fake. but it's clearly they did something, and then they can justify maybe more the price that they put on it. And there's actually a set that actually looks bigger than this, and it's cheaper, but I think maybe it's more representing the real size. Friends, more Friends. This is looks nice. This is actually like some kind of tree houses, and looks very creative. I think this is. I think I like this set. Yes, it's a nice set. It's like this is. I think. I mean, I started doing my first Lego set review with the Coastal Rescue Base. You still will see that video, I think, after this one, if I'm right with the schedule. But I think a good Lego set is always a set that is a complete set with everything you need to play, and not that you need another set, or it should just be like a car, you know. I think those are the thing, the two different kind of sets you should have. And this set is really, I think, fulfilling that, and this set maybe also, but it's a bit smaller, but has so much play options here, you know. So there's also slides and everything, so that's just nice. And yeah, I also like the way they designed this page, these pages. It's well done. Oh, there's actually like a quite bigger set. I mean, it seems like a bigger set, but it's actually, I think, also quite narrow. But it's a kind of, yeah, city, like a shopping mall. Too much colors, in my opinion. I like the use of the colors here. It was like nice, balanced. This is a nice set also. It's like a kind of restaurant. And yes, I hope, I'm not there yet, but I hope that Lego City theme has also such buildings, because they are not that bad. This is also a nice building. This is actually a complete set. Okay. And all the time these characters, they all the time show which characters you get in that set, which figures. Now this is awful. I don't like this one. It's like, I don't like it. It's too much. You have actually a building, similar building, Hundertwasser in Vienna. It's the architect that was a bit like building like this, and I don't like that. It just doesn't fit in any city. But also the separate colors are also just too much. It's just like a mental hospital. I don't know. I think a mental hospital would not have, but it's like a house for mental strange people, I think. And this is also a bit strange, like some weird house, like a trailer, and that's, I don't know. I like it when things make sense, and like this tree houses, it's just, that makes sense, and it's really nice, and it's just like nice balance. I don't know how to describe it, and this is just doesn't make sense. You know, I don't like it when they think, oh, kids just like craziness endless, you know, and they just throw in all the craziness they can think of, and I don't like that. Maybe that's not even, you know, respecting the kid, you know. I think the kid also has maybe a feeling of things that are looking just nice, you know. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe kids also just want to see as much as possible colors. It's also possible. Yeah, Friends, and it's continuing with Friends on the Moon or Friends on Mars. Okay. I'm not sure if Lego just has way more sets or they just present it on way more pages. I think that's the case also, because I think before you remember I was always saying, like, I was always surprised that they had new sets, and just in a small box, and then they didn't even, there was not even something dedicated to it, like a bigger picture, like a scene, you know. So now I think the difference is also that every set they just show more of it, blow it up, and show it bigger on the page. Right? There's an entire stage with a band. Not really my piece of cake. Okay, friends, more friends. I think this entire video, this quarter of the video will be about friends. I didn't know that this theme, I know it's popular, I know, I heard of it, but I don't know, I didn't know that it was so big, so much different sets. There is an international school. I'm wondering where is the normal school, but I guess they only have an international school. All right. It's a bit too colorful, I think, for a building. And a diner, which only looks like the entrance. Looks only like the entrance of the diner. It looks a bit small. There's a farm. And the building, the farmhouse, looks like it's just a piece of it is amputated. It's like not complete, collapsed or something. There's another residential house. Okay. So, what is this? Oh, there's also a Lego magazine. Okay. And then they have flowers, which I guess is a bit more for older people or for older kids. All right. And they're supposed to, I guess, to look very realistic and natural. Yeah. I'm not sure if I like the Lego that you just build and just put somewhere like decoration. I'm not sure if that's the purpose of Lego. I would not build, I would not buy Lego for that purpose. But yeah. Creator. Okay. That's another theme. I think that's actually like an old branding, an old name, also in the 90s, but I'm not sure if it's still the same, thing. There's a Hauptstraße, like a main street. That's the German name of it. Main Street. Yes, I don't know what I'm seeing here. It's like not a mainstream that I know. Main Street. I think main streets are mostly more, I don't know, with more imperial buildings, like more nice soft colors. And this is just like, I don't know. It looks more like a ghetto, or it looks more like, I say that, favela, you know, like these neighborhoods that are just built organically together, you know. People just build the houses by themselves, you know. Like a place for homeless people or something. Doesn't look like a main street. So, nah, I'm not impressed by it. And I like this one, the modern house. This is more my style. This is strange, you know, that they have the same thing, the same, in the product line, they have this totally different designs. And it would be nicer if they have more like this stuff. But maybe this is more like maybe for adults. Although I think this creator thing is just, I don't know if it's maybe for both. Because there's also like a skate, a roller skate. Which I think is not in a camera. I think is not something meant for kids, but more for adults. So it's a bit like mixed here. And there's a really nice, actually nice residential house here. And I think the meaning of this, there's 3-in-1. Oh no, it's not everything, but there's 3-in-1, and I think this also. So you can build different things out of it. That's nice. I mean, that's what Lego just used to have in the past, you know, always the alternative build, mostly with the bigger sets. But yeah. And there is more Creator, smaller set. Fighter yet, and that's actually like a tiny remake of it was called the Model Team, like a team, like the A-Team, but then they rebuilt it on a tiny scale, and of course it doesn't look as good as that 90s set. Pirates, just like one pirate set. Okay. An astronaut, like again, something more for displaying. And then they have like a kind of a space roller coaster, but I don't think it's really in space because the minifigures, they are not wearing any protection or oxygen masks. And this is again, you can make 3 different designs out of it. Yeah. More Creator, animals. They look nice. There's a T-Rex. And a bird and giraffe. And rabbit. Some of them, they look really nice. I like the giraffe, I like the T-Rex. The tiger is also nice. And Parrot, it's called. Parrot. I was thinking about the English name because I only see the German names here. So that's a bit like scale modeling, you know, like it's a bit like building realistic things out of Lego. But again, I think mostly they are just for displaying. And then there's an entire page dedicated on, 2 pages dedicated on Legoland, which I think in the late 90s was kind of bankrupt and even sold to another owner. But I guess they bought it back again and made it work. I never have been there. So, and what we have here is, I don't know, some kind of overview of all the teams. I have no idea why it's here. Just certainly, I mean, the 2 Dreams we already had. We didn't have a city, we had France. Duplo we had, Classic we had, Creator we had. I don't know why they have this page. I have no idea. And there's space written. Okay. This is maybe belonging to the next page, to the minifigures. So this is just minifigures. You can sell, you can buy them just individual for €4. One minifigure. Okay. No, that's already 1 page only. And then we are in a city team. But I see only space stuff, so okay. It's categorized, labeled as a city, Lego City. Okay. This one, this space station looks nice. This is also, this spaceship looks nice. But this looks a bit weird. They have a lot of big pieces I see they use. Sure. This is a city. This is everything that has to do with the ocean. Okay. I think I like this one. This submarine. But in general, I like the use of the color. The colors it's nice. This orange, blue, and white. It's nice color combination. There's still a lot, again, a lot on the page, and it's a bit difficult again to see what are the sets. I mean, they have boxes now around it, so it's a bit easier. Yeah, okay. But the boat is nice. The boat, I think, yeah, it can also float, the boat. So yeah. This reminds me a bit of this Lego theme in the 90s. This Aquarius or something it was called, which in my memory was just way nicer. I think there are some nice sets, but some sets are just are just a bit clumsy, a bit like big, you know, with little amount of pieces, big pieces, and I think that's a bit the sad thing, that Lego is not just... I like it when you build everything, all the details with different pieces and bricks, you know. And yeah. So I think this is the middle. This is the middle. Yeah, this is definitely the middle of the catalog. Maybe we should save this for the second part of this video. Did I already mention it before on the start of the video that I will cut it into? It's basically what I will do now with all the bigger items, the bigger teams, the bigger sets, you know, the catalogs, especially when the catalog has 150 pages. Then, because I'm already estimating that this video is now on at least 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So yeah, it's quite long already. But it's difficult with a catalog of 150 pages to put it all like in just a half hour. So and it's full of surprises, you know, so so that's also a thing that needs a bit more time. So the fire department of the Lego City is, I move it to the next video. I will start the next video here. Yes, this is a bit a different thing than talking about the old Lego catalogs, because that's with a lot of memories and a lot of nice stories. Also talking about what happened in that year, but we all know still what happened in this year. So there's not a lot to talk about now. So this is purely about the product line, about what we see. And until now, it was quite chaotic, quite a lot of colors. It reminds me a bit of the Lego catalog of 1999, which was also a huge change since the product line of Lego in the earlier 90s. Yeah, so let's just leave it like this. We can also just close it and open it again. Let's just leave it here. The next part will probably be released 1 week later. Yes, and then we do the second part of this quite thick Lego catalog. Yeah. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel. It's very important for my channel to grow. I see you in the next video. I wish you a good day. Goodbye.